Hello, you're watching QPVN News. I'm Anh Tuấn and we keep you up to date with the headlines. Vietnam and Laos strengthen trade and logistics cooperation. Division 375 Air Defense Air Force Service eyes breakthroughs in training. Vietnam attends ASEAN Night in France. On February the 23rd, Laos Prime Minister Sonasay Sitphandone visited Tân Cảng Cát Lái Port under the Saigon Newport Corporation of the Vietnam People's Navy. General Phan Van Giang, Minister of National Defense, presided over the welcome ceremony. Vietnam and Laos share a special solidarity and comprehensive cooperation. Over the years, trade turnover between the two countries has grown impressively, especially in the export of agricultural products, minerals and electricity. In 2024, Vietnam became Laos' third largest supplier of goods, following Thailand and China. In this context, logistics plays a key role in ensuring an efficient supply chain. Saigon Newport Corporation has enhanced logistic ties with Laos under the Ministry of National Defense direction. In October 2024, as ASEAN Ports Association chairman, it invited Laos to join as the 10th member. The corporation also contributed to the Vientiane-Cha-Lo route survey and the bonded warehouse plans for the Thailand-Vientiane-China Railway, supporting Vũng Áng Port's development and strengthening Vietnam-Laos cooperation. Laos Prime Minister Sonasay Sitphandone lauded the comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Laos in recent times, particularly the Vietnamese Ministry of National Defense Directive for units such as Saigon Newport Corporation to implement projects supporting Laos in developing seaports and logistics. The Laos Prime Minister expressed his hope that both sides will continue to enhance their cooperation, particularly in sharing the expertise of Vietnamese enterprises in port management and operations. This would enable Laos to transition from an import-dependent nation to an exporter of goods to third countries via seaports and facilitate smoother transportation of goods from Laos provinces to Vietnamese localities. In the same morning, at the Military Medical University, Senior Lieutenant General Lê Quang Minh, Vice Chairman of the General Political Department of the Vietnam People's Army, chaired the launching ceremony of the voluntary blood donation drive among youngsters in the home military in 2025. Speaking at the event, Senior Lieutenant General Lê Quang Minh affirmed that military youth are always the core force in the voluntary blood donation movement of the entire military. In 2024, the entire military donated over 27,800 units of blood. It can be affirmed that the amount of blood received in recent years has basically met the treatment needs at military hospitals. In 2025, the Home Military plans to donate over 45,000 units to serve the treatment and ensure health of the people and troops. Vietnam Military Engineering Company Rotation 3 has had a meaningful activity to support educational facilities and students in RBA region. Specifically, the unit presented gifts to RBA Primary School, helped the school to raise the schoolyard height by 50 centimeters. This activity aims to support flood prevention and control for the school in the rainy season. Despite working in harsh weather conditions with a high sense of responsibility, the units mobilize forces and means to bring a new look to RBA's secondary school. The renovated schoolyard will create favorable conditions for the school to organize educational activities and become a safe playground for students. The school board and local people expressed their thanks and gratitude to the enthusiastic help of Vietnam Military Engineering Company Rotation 3. Division 375 within the Air Defense Air Force Service has just successfully carried out the competition of preparation for training work with a focus on improving the quality of combat crew members. The event aims to check and evaluate preparations for training and qualifications of trainers. It's the foundation for the unit to design a training plan that will ensure the completion of tasks in the 2025 training year. Destroying low-flying targets and unmanned targets is one of the training contents that Division 375 focuses on. In addition to testing the qualifications of combat crews, it's also a chance to train the commanders and troops. Through the events, we can grasp situation handling skills. It helps us still our willpower and responsiveness to situations. Including the contents of destroying low-flying aircraft by infantry guns, visual observation and UAVs in the event, we aim to assess the results of technical and tactical training of the troops. Training work is one of the key measures applied by Division 375. This competition sets quite comprehensive requirements in both theory and practice for commanding officers at all levels. Objective assessments through lesson plans and teaching, plans building and practical contents are close to the responsibilities and requirements of the tasks. Our training work is aimed at building the willpower and bravery of officers and soldiers in the whole unit. Additionally, we direct and instruct our affiliates to organize party and political activities, focusing on combat readiness training, thus building a regular and disciplined unit. In 2025, Division 375 plans to participate in many competitions, sports events and air defense drills at all levels. Excellent training teams are enthusiastically preparing for the new training year, contributing to protecting national airspace. Coming up next, Vietnam becomes Argentina's key agricultural trade partner. Vietnam attends ASEAN Night in France. Argentina's leading newspaper La Nación reports that Vietnam was the country's top importer of corn and soybean meal in 2024, purchasing over 6 million tons of corn and 3.4 million tons of soybean meal. Citing data from the Rosario Grain Exchange, Argentina's largest agricultural trading hub, La Nación highlights Vietnam's growing importance as a key trade partner. The article notes Southeast Asia's rapid economic growth and diverse food consumption patterns, making it a strategic market for agriculture. The region accounts for 28% of global soybean meal trade, 10% of pork consumption, and 9% of poultry consumption. Within Southeast Asia, Vietnam alone imports half of Argentina's corn and soybean meal exports to the region. With rising demand for animal feed, Vietnam is expected to remain Argentina's main agricultural trade partner, with projected imports of 6 million tons of corn and 1.7 million tons of soybean meal by 2034. Ho Chi Minh City's tourism sector continues to expand, showing strong growth in visitors and revenue. In February, the city welcomed nearly 551,000 international tourist arrivals, up 13% year-over-year. Total arrivals in the first 2 months surpassed 1 million, a 16% increase. Domestic tourism also rose, with over 2.9 million visitors in February and nearly 5.6 million in 2 months, an 8% rise, reaching 12% of the 2025 target. In March, the local Department of Tourism plans to further develop signature tourism products, leverage local strength, and focus on cultural, historical, and river tourism. The city will also host major tourism events to attract more visitors. Recently, in Savannakhet Province, Laos, the Vietnamese Consulate General, in collaboration with the Vietnamese Association and the Laos-Vietnam Friendship School in Savannakhet, organized the I Love Vietnamese contest. The event aims to help students develop their Vietnamese language skills and apply their knowledge in practice. The contest attracted over 200 students from primary to high school levels. Participants were divided into teams and answered questions from organizers. The event provided a fun and educational platform, encouraging extracurricular activities, peer interaction, and confidence in public speaking, especially in front of an audience. At the end of the competition, the organizers awarded certificates and prizes to the teams that won first, second, and third places, along with consolation prizes. Vietnam's embassy and representative offices in France recently joined the ASEAN Night event, hosted by the ASEAN Committee in Paris. The event saw the attendance of representatives of ASEAN countries and many French and international friends. The event is a cultural and political activity and is considered a festival between representative agencies, contributing to enhancing understanding and strengthening solidarity and friendship among ASEAN countries in France. On behalf of the ASEAN Committee in Paris, Brunei Ambassador to France, Lamet, expressed her honor to welcome French and international friends to attend ASEAN Nights as a journey to the beautiful and exciting Southeast Asia region, home to ASEAN. She also emphasized that ASEAN Night was not only a celebration of the distinct beauty of each member country, but also a testament to the collective strength of the ASEAN community. The event offered guests a deeper appreciation of ASEAN's cultural richness and spirit. The ASEAN Night is one of several ACP initiatives in Paris following such events as the ASEAN flag-raising ceremony hosted by Vietnam in August 2024. These are truly meaningful activities contributing to strengthening the friendship and cooperation between ASEAN and France and international partners. The event also featured a traditional Bruneian wedding ceremony, Cambodian folk dances, Vietnamese traditional musical instruments, and a fashion show, alongside a showcase of traditional dishes from ASEAN countries, reflecting the community's diversity and unity. Quantum technology is considered the future technology as it allows to optimize complex processes in any field. This technology is being developed by the Russia Rosatom State Atomic Energy Corporation, or Rosatom for short, for application in the field of nuclear power. Within the framework of the Moscow Future Technologies Forum 2025, the exhibition booth as well as the discussion sessions of the Russia Rosatom State Atomic Energy Corporation attracted great attention. Quantum technologies or quantum computing allow to boost the optimization process in any field. Quantum computing is also widely used in vaccine research and the development of advanced materials. Currently in Russia, we are developing programs to apply quantum technologies in the field of nuclear power. Currently, only 3 countries, including China, the US and Russia, operate quantum computers across all 4 major platforms, namely superconducting, ion, neutral atom and photon. Russia is one of 6 nations that have developed quantum computers with capacity surpassing 50 qubits, with a focus on ion and neutral atom platforms. Ms. Ekaterina Soltseva said that Vietnam and Russia have ample room for cooperation in this field. We hope to foster collaboration with Vietnam in this advanced field. As a first step, we have extended an invitation to Vietnamese scientists to attend its International Quantum Technology Conference scheduled for this July in Moscow. This will help us introduce application of this future technology in Russia. Rosatom's Director of Quantum Technologies also said that the corporation is cooperating with universities around the world to develop quantum technology training within the framework of BRICS. This is the end of the QPVN News today. Remember to watch our news again at qpvn.vn. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.